Hey, what's up, guys? This is Nate Storms here. This is something I don't do very often. It's actually a pub gameplay of Kill Confirmed. This is a decent gameplay. I started doing really bad towards the end because I was just messing around. I actually get a MOAB, and I don't ever play pubs, so I was actually pretty cool, like, to get a MOAB. It was actually really fun, but since I don't ever really play pubs, and this is a pub commentary, I figured this would be a good opportunity to talk about the pub community versus the GB community. And a lot of you that are my subs are the GB community, so you'll probably agree with me on a lot of things I say. But if you don't, no need to bash me for it. It's my opinion. Everyone has their own. But I just want to kind of start off by saying how everybody starts out as a pub gamer for the most part. You don't just automatically start in GB. You might start playing pubs, and then once you're good, you might do singles and not really get into GB for a while. But for a lot of people, you always start with pubs and then go to GB. And I don't know, the Call of Duty franchise is getting just running out of, I guess, ideas to improve their games. I mean, Treyarch does a lot for the competitive community, but Infinity Ward, in my opinion, is a lot more useful, or not more useful, what am I saying, excuse me, a lot more, they care a lot more about the pub community because there's so many more public gamers. I mean, it would just make sense, to focus on what the pub people like. But, for Treyarch, though, they do a good job, with, kind of helping out the pub guys a lot, and it helps helping out the GB guys, excuse me, because it helps out the pub guys, too. It's not like it, hurts them. I mean, they had a competition mode. That was pretty cool, so it was like a pickup scrim. The only problem with that is pub players go to that thinking they don't know what it is, they're thinking it's something else, and they run around with, perks that don't even, work in that, and it kind of does annoy people, but everyone, got the idea, what if, live, what am I saying? I'm messing up. I apologize. What if, pickup scrims, you got XP, and it was just a really cool idea. I enjoyed it. And they also, added, things that helped LAN, and, and then when they, patch guns and, I can't think of the word right now, but, lower the power and stuff and accuracy, that helps both pub and GB players, because, well, if something's overpowered, that is. Because, if there's a gun that's way overpowered, not many people in pubs are going to enjoy it if they're trying to have some fun. If they're not really that great, just having some fun, the average pub gamer. Because kids, that take pubs, really serious or play GB or just, they're, they play gaming a lot more and they're, good at it, good accuracy. They're going to use that OP gun and they're just going to win gunfights every time. And it just gets really annoying, I'm sure, for them. And, pubs made me rage more ever than GB has ever done. That's for sure. Right here, this was really close calls. I thought I was going to die a whole bunch around this time. But, yeah, so, I am kind of glad Black Ops 2 was the next game out. I really expected a lot more from MW3. It was a good game, but a lot of people didn't like it, and I didn't like it a whole lot either. But I still had fun on it. It was just the connection was a big issue. I thought Black Ops 1 was bad with connection. And I played this game, and it's not really apparent in, higher, people games, a 4v4 or 3v3. But if it's a 2v2 and they're hosting, you have a 50% chance you're going to be gunfighting the host. When you gunfight the host, you get raped. And a lot of the time, if you're like me and have 2.5 download, and it really sucks because I have 80 ping to the closest server by me. People like Stoner have 2 ping to a server closest by them. So it just freaking sucks because I'm so far behind everybody. But I started doing really bad here. I apologize for that. But, whatever. I'm just doing something different, uploading a pub gameplay and, talking about just that. And, another thing, though, is, in this game is, just the guns. There's no I guess with how the maps worked, but this game was really submachine gun oriented. The only time there was ever any like more assault rifles than subs was in 4v4s, I think, at least. You know, you play in a 2v2, sometimes there's an AR or two, but playing like 3v3s, it's always sub dominant, submachine gun dominant. Like, yeah, there's ARs used, ACRs, but it's always just submachine gun based in this game, whereas MW2, I guess it wasn't necessarily more assault rifle based, but depending on what kind of player you were, you could use either gun. But it's like, and another thing about this game compared to that is there was never any like pre-stuns you could throw in MW2. Like, there were a few, like if you were rushing one bomb or something, like say you're rushing, you know, I know there's some B, if you rush B on Karachi, you can throw them over the buildings. But on this game, every single map, when you rush something, you pre-stun something, for the most part, like, or pre-fire, more so pre-stun than fire, but I don't know, it just, it's kind of annoying in this game sometimes, but like Dome, everybody throws, like, I don't think anybody has their stuns left, like, 20 seconds into the round. It's just, it's a little ridiculous, but like I was saying right here, I just went in a bad streak and was dying over and over because we got that crappy bottom spawn and we just kept, you know, getting killed. And I just want to get this over with since I got a MOAB. I didn't want to freaking kill my KD even more than it was already down to. Squeak. And voice crack, whatever, squeak, yeah, same thing, my bad. But, I don't know. I just think that I am excited for Black Ops 2 to come out just because of how GB oriented it's going to be. And right here, I'm a retard, my bad. I knifed because I was like, wow, what am I doing? But it is a lot more, you know, every Call of Duty's pub oriented because that's their amount of money. But I am happy that they actually make changes throughout the game no matter what. Like, Black Ops made changes their entire game. MW3, they're just like, we're just going to do it, you know, make a few changes at the beginning of the game, I think, at least. And it got really annoying playing this game towards the end, because everybody knows every spot on GB. There's no, like, good bomb plant spots or anything anymore, because everybody knows everything, and it gets frustrating and annoying, but I don't know, it's still a lot of fun, but, yeah, that's the end of this gameplay, guys. Please like it if you enjoyed something a little different. You know, leave a comment on how you feel about, you know, pub versus GB. I am a GB player. I do enjoy GB a lot better, and that's my standpoint. But pubs is still fun and whatnot. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.